People of the internet, how are you? It's Colleen Gallagher here. When you join, say hello. Let me know that you're tuning in, obviously. And if you're on the replay, say hashtag replay. We have a very important topic that we're going to talk about today, which is how do you work 2 hours a day and make the money that you want to make? And I feel like this is a really important conversation because I kind of forgot this conversation. I feel like the past, I don't know, maybe 6 months or something like this, I feel like I was like forcing myself to like work and hustle. And I was like going to this paradigm of the more you work, the more you make. And then I feel like I just went through a revelation or awakening and reminding myself that you get to enjoy this life. And it's never about the amount of time that you're working, is the amount of time that you're gonna, like, whatever you put in, the time wise is the amount of money you're gonna get back. Hey, James, because if that was true, then everyone would be a multimillionaire who's doing hourly or wage work, which they're not. So you have to learn this principle of energetics. Hey, how are you? You have to learn this thing of energetics. And James, I forget, you're in, let me think about this. James, you're on the East Coast. I know that. And there's one more on Facebook. And then we have one of you on Instagram, which is so exciting. So I'm looking between two platforms. It's because I am. But anyway, the thing that I wanted to share, the thing that I wanted to talk about very quickly as we go on this is this notion that the more you work, the more you're going to make. The more that you do things, the more you're going to receive. The more that you whatever, the more that you're going to whatever. This life is never about doing. This life is about who you are choosing to be, who you're choosing to become. And there was a time in my life when I thought, right, you had to like work a corporate job, you had to work a corporate deal, and then once you did that, you would like grow up this career ladder or whatever that it is. And you would like owe your time for 5 years to get to the management level you want, or you'd owe your time for 8 years, then you would get to like the C-level executive, or you'd owe your time for this much, and then you'd be up for a promotion. Like it was always like you needed this much time to then get this. You needed to put this in to then return this back. And so I really wanted to talk about this notion of putting in 2 hours of producing in a day, like 2 hours of writing, or an hour of writing, or an hour of talking to your team. And then your income coming back in is in the thousands of dollars a day, or sometimes $10,000 a day. Sometimes it could be $100 a day, but it's not any longer like I'm putting this much in and then I'm only able to get this much back. It's this notion of like, I'm doing what I love with my life. I'm producing and selling and offering the things that are on my heart and mind, my gift that I'm here to share with the world. And from that space, I can earn uncapped income. And once you begin to really understand this and you really begin to tune into this, like your life begins to change, your life begins to shift. So that's really what I wanted to come on and share. I could have maybe done a reel. It's kind of a short little thing that I wanted to share, but the shorter, the more that you put yourself in this paradigm of the more that I work, the more that I do things, the more money I will get, the longer you're going to suffer. The more that you can practice the belief system of the more that I'm in tune with my destiny, the more that I am producing and solving the world's problems with what lights my soul on fire, I'm using my gifts, the more money that comes, then it will shift for you. And so this is exactly what I'm covering in my 6-week course, How to Create Your Fairy Tale Life. I'll leave it here, which we start on March 1st, where I teach you how do we use your life history. How do we use what God's given you? How do we use what you've been through? Then how do we create a product or service from that? How do we create something that you can offer into the world that solves your problems so you can solve other people's problems, and that you can scale that using social media so that you're able to have a business where you can work 2 hours a day and make thousands of dollars, $10,000. You can grow an online community. You can be happy. You can be in love. And it's no longer this notion of the more time I put in, that's the only way I'll make more money. So that's what I had to share. That's what I wanted to come on. I hope this helped. I hope this served. If it did, let me know and message me Fairy Tale to enroll, or you can click the link. And I'm excited to see you guys there. This is my signature course. You will absolutely be transformed. You will have your own service or product. You'll be able to work 2 hours a day, 4 hours a week, 6 hours a week, and make massive amounts of money and scale it over your lifetime. So click and enroll. I love you.